As you can see, we are at the gym. I hope everybody's day is going amazing. We have legs today. Let's get right into it.
Who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All this shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me who was I born to be? What's wrong with me?
First movement of the leg day will be on the V squat machine. I hope all of y'all are having an amazing day. Sets and reps will be on one of these corners. Let's get right into it. That's what I'm doing. I said failure, but that's bullshit.
This is everything I need. No, I don't belong. Can't contain my jealousy. Looking at yourself, you're caught up in the spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Born to tell me who was I born to be?
Oh, sorry, I'm a lot out of breath. But the first set on V squat was really light. So I did 2 more sets up the weight to failure. So technically, I did 3 sets. I was only going to do 2, but that's whatever. We are now on the hamstring curls, as you can see. Get right into it. That shit's so tiring. As you can see, I'm very sweaty. Those hamstring curls were actually killer. I mean, I did have a basketball game today, so I'm kind of worn out, but God, that sucked, I'll be honest. We're on leg extensions now, though. Reps and sets right here. Let's get right into it. I'm not going too heavy, so I will be hitting a lot of reps, but it will be the failure. So.
Cannot take this anymore. Saying everything I've said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me, one step closer to the edge. And I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. One step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
Oh, fuck. I just finished leg extensions. Those, I hate those so much, but they're so good. They got a failure on. But those sucked. I'm definitely gassed because you should have seen the facial expressions I was making. But we're on leg extensions now. Oh my, I must be tired as frick. We're on the calf raise machine now. Sets and reps will be right up here. Let's get right into it. Not sure who I am, not sure who I want to be. Song is fire. My homies put me onto that. Hey, speak of the devil. All right.
Laughing loudly. Unlike me.
Holy Jesus. Whew. Okay, that sucked. But I'm gonna hit my last set of these. I'll see you on the posing room. I just got out of the gym and I want to do this every video, like I've already said. I just want to sit down and talk about something for a couple of minutes, even if nobody wants to listen to it. Mental health and comparison. That's the topic for today. Okay, so I guess I'll start off with mental health because I play sports and I know that there's in sports there's a lot of mental health issues, and I've definitely had probably all of them. There's like self doubt, self like negative talking, and all of that. I've done all of those, and we had a game today, and we lost sadly. But I was in the bus, and I did a lot of bad things. I played all right, turned it over a couple of times, but I guess what I'm trying to get at is that at the end of the game, I found myself in a state of like a little bit of sorrow, kind of, and like I wasn't necessarily self negatively talking about myself or like having these thoughts in my head, but I was just upset, you know what I mean? And I doom scrolling on TikTok at the back of the bus when we're going back to our school. I was doom scrolling. I kept getting these sad videos because I guess TikTok just knows whenever something bad's happening. But I kept getting these sad videos, and honestly, I started crying. And I don't think it was crying because of like I wasn't crying because this video was sad necessarily, but I would get the sad audio or I would see the sad TikTok, and my head instantly went to the game and of how like I could have done something better or what could have happened. But I can't. I guess what I'm trying to say is you can't stay in the past like that. You gotta move on, right? There's always I have more games. I'm a senior, so at some point it will be my last, but I have more games and I have to put my mindset into that instead of staying in the past and thinking about what I could have done better or what could have happened or what could have changed. I have to think of present me and future me because that's the only way I'm gonna grow and get better at the sport or mentally stronger. With comparison, in literally every aspect of life, people compare money, like in the gym aspect, who's bigger, who has got more muscles, in sports, who's better, who has more followers, at school, who's more popular, or who gets more girls, which is super sad to say, but it's true. I mean, like, there's comparison all over, and we as a people, we do it all the time and constantly. And I think that might be the worst decision you can do. I mean, other than negative talk because you're your own person and you can't let you down, you know what I mean? Other than that, comparison might be the worst thing you could do to yourself because you're pretty much neglecting and criticizing your own self because of what someone else has achieved. And that could be their dream. They could have worked their entire life for that. But in that 1 second you see that clip or that 1 second you see what they have, you instantly get kind of like jealous or envious or even emotional and sad because you haven't acquired that yet. But you have to realize how old they are. Not even like because obviously young people can have success too, but you have to realize how long and how hard they've worked for that, right? It's not like they were just some people are, but it's not like they were just born into that. A lot of people they work a lot of time. They spend a lot of time and effort into those dreams and making that a reality. And so you can't compare to where they are because in reality, you just started and they started way before. You know what I mean? Practice doesn't make perfect. I think practice makes habits. And good habits is what you want to practice. Because in basketball, you practice, say you practice dribbling through the legs, right? As corny as that might sound, when someone's pressing you, going through your legs might be an easy way of not getting that hand check steal. You know what I mean? Then it's a good habit you built because you're not going to get that ball stolen. And say you do make another good habit of waking up in the morning and doing all that. You're setting good habits on practicing what you want to do. You can't judge or look at yourself differently based on habits someone already else have built and habits you are just now creating, because obviously your habits aren't going to match up to their level yet, but one day they will, and you just have to keep pushing forward to that. Every single day you have to keep pushing for your dream, and that's something I truly believe helps a lot of people mentally, because everyone is at a different spot in life. Others are have reached their goals, have infinite success, and may never be broke again, and some are starting just from the bottom. But starting from the bottom is good, because if you don't start that day one, you can never get to day 100. You know what I mean? You have to push every single day until you ultimately reach your goal. And I think that's super powering and super motivational. But because, like me, my first video got 400 views, which I'm super proud about. That's 400 people that have seen my videos and hopefully saw me talk and hopefully understood where I was coming from, and hopefully I could aspire though. That's 400 people. 400 people in a room is a lot of people, you know what I mean? And so I'm just grateful that I got to do that. I'm not going to compare myself to Mr. Beast because he's pulling in millions of views. Like I'm not at that level yet. But maybe with patience, with repetition and consistency, hopefully one day I can be at that level, and I can reach out to a million people, and a million people can hear my voice and I can help them out. And so I hope that you truly understand what I'm saying, and I hope you truly take what I'm saying and try to impact it into your own life, because I think a lot of people would live a lot happier if they did, instead of kind of like living this lousy life because of comparison and because of negative talk. I think yourself is the most important thing in the world, because nobody else is going to feel sorry for you, and nobody else is going to really try to help. No random person is going to try to help you through that process. So if you don't love yourself and aren't willing to look at yourself and be like, I can do this, then you're just going to live a lousy life. And I'm meaning that in the most respectful way, but you have to start. You have to start right now. Like there's no waiting. There's no I'll do it tomorrow, because tomorrow comes and you don't do it. You know what I mean? You have to start now, and then you have to go day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on. You have to make those consistent days and those consistent efforts into building your better self, into building something you want to do in your life, because in the real scheme of things, if you don't do that, you're not going to be happy. And I think a happy life is so much easier than people like put out to be, because all you have to do is do something you want to do. You don't have to be super rich. You just have to be a little frugal with your money and spend it in the right places and save up. And I mean, you can live a happy life. Man, if I wanted to go bird watch, I bet you I could probably do something making money bird watching. You know what I mean? And like, if I'm truly happy about that, it won't seem like a job, and it won't seem something that's like terrible and I don't want to do anymore, and it'll seem something fun, and I'll eventually make money doing something I like and do something fun. And so I think you just have to look at where you're at in life, not where someone else is. You got to start your day 1 and not someone else's day 100, and you just have to love doing what you're doing, and I think everyone will live an amazing life. And if it doesn't happen, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, I guess. But I guess that's really what the main point I wanted to focus on today. So my minutes of spieling and excess of talking is over. I hope you'll have an amazing day, and peace. I love my life. That was pretty